Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I am on a quest to invest, and today's video is all about BBIG stock, Vinco Ventures. As you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only, just my own opinions. So first of all, we've got to talk about the big news. Vinco Ventures spin-off subsidiary Cryptide announces launch of joint venture entity focused on Bitcoin mining ecosystem. So this is a pretty big announcement. Basically, Vinco Ventures and Cryptide, they are launching a joint venture, CW Machines LLC, with Watom Management, which is a leading supplier of Bitcoin mining equipment and services around the world. And this venture will be focused on simplifying consumer ownership of Bitcoin mining equipment through the integration of smart contract technology. So very exciting stuff. If we look at what the Cryptide CEO, Brian McFadden, which is also a singer from Westlife, but I'm gonna assume it's a different Brian McFadden. I'm now thinking that maybe none of you guys know who Westlife is. I'm a girl from the 90s, so anyway, while we're getting off track really early in the video, the quote from the CEO: "The launch of this joint venture entity signifies the start of our expansion into the broader crypto and blockchain market. We are excited to be working with industry veterans such as Watom Management team and look forward to the introduction of NFTs and smart contracts into the Bitcoin mining space." Here's the thing, I know that a lot of people are talking about NFTs being a huge bubble and it's going to pop any day. I actually think they're going to be around for a long time. I don't think it's as much of a bubble as some naysayers like to say. So just to go into more detail, CW Machines launched operations with an initial order of 2,000 Bitmain Antimer S19s paired with US-based allocations. And operations will include the sale of turnkey mining solutions with a focus on simplicity and affordability. I think that's really great because a lot of people want to get into Bitcoin mining but are just so overwhelmed by the complexity of it and also how expensive it is. They might not even know where to start. So a turnkey solution is exactly what is needed. You know, usually an industry like that can be very difficult and costly to enter. BTC mining is often intimidating to the average consumer. And so this is where this venture comes in. It'll simplify that process. We are living through a fundamental evolution in the financial sector. With the advancement of crypto markets into mainstream America, the average consumer is only entering after the fact or after the coin exists. Our goal with CW Machines is to allow that average consumer the opportunity to be involved in the creation process of that asset through affordable access to crypto mining equipment. So I just want to talk a little bit about Lomotif, because it really does show huge potential. If we look at TikTok, right, it's roughly valued at $50 billion. Lomo is a disruptor in this market. They already boast hundreds of millions of downloads of their app and video views every month. They are primed to take more and more market share from TikTok. There are already huge markets like India where they're not allowed to be used, and you can guarantee that the US will make it harder and harder for TikTok to continue to operate. So that's where Lomo can come in and take TikTok's place. You know, and Facebook has pretty much had its day. You know, younger users aren't really using it, and teens and early 20s are migrating across to new social media platforms. So now consider that once all warrants have been exercised, BBIG will have circa 250 million shares outstanding. Now, if we're talking real bullish talk, in the meantime, if Lomo can emulate TikTok and achieve a valuation of $50 billion, that will equate to $200 per share. Obviously, that is best case scenario, very idealistic, but that isn't even taking into account the NFT angle that Zash has and the monetizing ability of AdRiser, and also more acquisitions that this amazing company will make. BBIG stockholders could be holding a 3-figure share price stock and not even know it. Obviously, a more conservative price prediction would be $30, $40. So yeah, I'm not even so much focusing on the short squeeze side of things, because I think short squeeze aside, this stock has a huge upside and will give some very hefty returns, or could give some very hefty returns. I have to be careful with my choice of words here. You know, there's definitely just a lot of reasons to be bullish about Vinco Ventures, which, by the way, in case you don't know, will soon be known as Zash. But, you know, let's also talk about the short squeeze. Vinco does have all the characteristics that make it a very nice short squeeze candidate. You know, you've got the small float, Vinco has a fairly small float of 93.38 million shares. You've got high ownership levels. 18.65% of Vinco's shares are locked up with insiders and institutions, while the institutional ownership at 8.62% is pretty average. 10.05% of the total available shares are held by insiders, which indicates the people within the company have a high level of belief in Vinco's success. And then, of course, you've got the high short interest. Of Vinco's 93.38 million shares, 25.11 million, meaning 24.87%, are held short. The number has increased in September. In September, it was 21.34 million. You know, if we look at the chart, Vinco has been on a free fall since October 19th, when the stock broke down bearishly from a potential bull flag on the daily chart. Vinco is currently trading about 46% below the October 15th high of $9.06. But on Friday, before the weekend, the stock opened slightly higher and looked to be ready to reverse course. And that's what everyone is really saying, that BBIG stock is poised for a reversal. Vinco Ventures created a bullish double bottom pattern on Wednesday and Thursday near the 457 level. And if this pattern is recognized, Vinco is likely to bounce up and trade in an upward trend over the coming days. The stock will need to climb up over the 556 area to signal a trend change is in the works. So guys, that is all for today. Just a little bit of fundamental and technical analysis on BBIG stock. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.